Hi Pisces, I'm Corrine. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing weekend love readings and I just thought it'd be interesting to see what we can expect going into the holiday. So let's see what's going on. If you celebrate the holiday, that is. I don't know that it's the holiday. Okay, so we have first Ten of Swords, the Devil, and the Moon. Pisces. Okay, Ten of Swords. Well, you've been going through a lot recently or lately in your readings, and Ten of Swords is just at the end of that. You just can't handle anymore. You're at the end of the stress and at the end of the worries, and it's just finally at the end, and you'll be coming out of it. And the next, I mean, it's all the way from when it starts. You really stressing is like the I don't know, actually the Three of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, all the way up. And so when you get to the Ten of Swords, your thoughts are just, you can't stress too much anymore. So the very next thing, you're coming out of it. And Ace of Swords, brand new thoughts, brand new clarity, but a new way of seeing things. So once you get to the 10, next is the Ace. So whatever it is that you've been worried about, which could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I don't get that normally from the Ten of Swords, but you never know. Okay, the Devil. Oh, you guys, you've been dealing with someone who is dealing with an addiction for so long. Originally, I was reading and I was saying, well, maybe you guys are drinking too much. And I got a lot of feedback. Some of you say, yeah, I do drink too much on the weekends, or yeah, I do drink too much. You're right. But most of you said, no, I don't drink too much as the person I'm dealing with. Well, you guys have been dealing with this person for a long time. Quit letting them deceive you and just control the situation. And maybe they keep telling you I'm going to stop, and then you get sucked back in. I don't know, but there's someone in your path that is either you're strongly addicted to the relationship and it's not healthy and it's just bringing you stress, but I think there's some sort of addiction going with a lot of you guys, that you're dealing with someone that has an addiction issue. And then here we have the Moon. Well, now the Moon is the Pisces card. It could be the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but in this deck they don't necessarily relate them to signs so much. It's more about the Moon is someone who's deceiving and controlling. If you see the Moon here, he's cast his shadow upon them and he's turned them into his puppets, and he's just telling them what to do, and he's just controlling them, and they don't even know it. They feel like, okay, why am I doing this? Okay, I'm just doing it. Okay. And so that right next to the Devil, next to the Ten of Swords, sheesh, you guys, come on, get rid of whatever it is in your life that's making you feel this way. New year, new start. You deserve so much better. And if it is you right here, if this is the Pisces, so that's good. That means you're coming out of it. You're coming back into your element. But really, I see this as someone that you're just getting controlled by someone, and someone's just calling the shots, and you don't even really, you know it. You know it. You guys are smart, and you know in your heart, and you're intuitive. But for some reason, you're putting up with it. I don't know what's making you stick around. Maybe you just really love this person and you just want to help, and that's a hard place to be in, but it's time to set yourself free. You're coming to the end of the worries and the end of the thoughts, and the universe wants you to have different thoughts. And like once you can change that and get to the Ace of Swords, new thoughts, the universe can start blessing you in a whole new way, and then you can get rid of this, and this can just be you in your element, and you won't be worried. So let's see what we have going on here. Children. Oh, maybe that's what's going on. Your love life is being affected by children. So maybe you have children together and you don't want to divide up your family, or your children, I don't know, your children and their children, whatever. It's just a family somehow and you don't want to break it up, or you're pregnant now or they're pregnant or something along that line. But somehow children are affecting your relationship. Maybe that also could be childlike behavior on their end too. Sometimes this card means that I think you guys got this. I feel like I'm having deja vu with your readings over and over, so I think it's time to change the energy for you guys. I demand a new reading next time. Knock on wood, I'm getting it. So children are when someone that you're with is acting very childlike, very immature, not stepping up to the plate, not worrying about other people's feelings or emotions, and just doing for themselves like a child would. But children, the difference is children are innocent and they know what they're doing, or they don't know what they're doing is wrong. When you're an adult and you're hurting someone over and over, you know exactly what you're doing is wrong. Deception, there we go, see? Deception. Someone in this relationship is wearing someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Deception. What is this? Deception. You guys, don't let someone deceive you. I've said this before, Pisces are super smart. One of my best friends is Pisces, and she was one of the smartest people. Whenever I talk about smart people, I say, oh, well, Elke was so smart, and she's a Pisces, and I know that she knows what's going on. I don't know what's going on in her life, and I'm not hoping any of this is going on, but I know that the Pisces I do know are that kind of smart people, and you guys, don't let this happen to you, and certainly don't stay in a relationship with a childish behavior or with someone because of children, because anything that you sense and feel, children are more intuitive than us, and they feel it stronger than us, and we say, oh, well, we don't want the kids to know. They know before we know half the time. They already know something's up. They don't know what's up, but they can feel the energies, and so... All right, you guys, come on, let's change it around. New Year, I'm going to blow sage and burn sticks and do all that kind of stuff around you guys, and hoping for, yeah, there you go. All right, love you guys. Happy holidays.